In a surprising turn of events, Geno Auriemma, a Hall of Fame coach known for his bold opinions, has shifted from one of Caitlin Clark's loudest critics to one of her biggest supporters. For years, Auriemma dismissed Clark's chances in the WNBA, but now he's calling her a game changer and a once-in-a-lifetime talent. But what caused this dramatic change? Could there be more behind his sudden praise for Clark? Let's dive into this unexpected twist and explore the mystery surrounding Geno's 180-degree turnaround. But before further proceeding in video, please make sure to subscribe for more WNBA updates. We know it takes some of your time and we appreciate it.
Like I said earlier, they actually had odds that, she was like third or fourth in the betting odds to be MVP of the WNBA. That's such a slap in the face to every WNBA player. It's unbelievable, right?
After months of rampant speculation and endless debates, Caitlin Clark has finally put an end to the uncertainty. The basketball world had been eagerly waiting, wondering if the Indiana Fever star and WNBA Rookie of the Year would make the groundbreaking move to Unrivaled. The up-and-coming 3-on-3 league promising excitement, innovation, and a lucrative payday. Now, the wait is over, and the answer is clear. Clark's choice to stay focused on her WNBA career rather than joining Unrivaled has provided clarity and sparked reflection among fans and analysts alike. It was never just about one player, but about the future of women's basketball. Could a talent like Clark reshape a burgeoning league, or were her off-season commitments simply too vital to disturb? By speaking out, Caitlin Clark is making more than just a personal decision. She's making a statement about her priorities, her legacy, and the trajectory of her career.
The college career that Caitlin had ignited a tremendous amount of attention, incredible phenomenon that very rarely happens, and it certainly changed the landscape, no question.
But what does this decision truly mean for the basketball landscape, and what went wrong in Unrivaled's ambitious campaign, leading to one of the year's most talked about marketing missteps? How does a league, which no one has seen play a single game, generate the kind of buzz usually reserved for championship-caliber teams? The answer lies in a relentless marketing strategy that positioned Caitlin Clark as the centerpiece of Unrivaled before she even agreed to sign. From the moment the
part about new fans, they have no perspective. There's no context. So they just say ridiculous nonsense. The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name.
As Lexi Hull, Kate Martin, and Aja Wilson, which only fueled speculation that Clark's arrival was imminent. They also secured a partnership with her longtime sponsor, State Farm. Why would Unrivaled go to such lengths? Because they knew what the rest of women's basketball already understood. The Caitlin Clark effect is real. As the November 20th roster reveal drew closer, the hype surrounding Unrivaled was at full throttle, promising to lay a solid foundation for the league's future. The night before the big reveal, the league dropped a teaser, a cryptic clue about a 22-minute roster announcement video, a reference to Clark's jersey number. Unrivaled had 2 open spots leading up to the reveal, which only intensified the anticipation.
But it's funny to listen to the Fever management bemoan about physical fouls whenever anytime I bemoan about the game being too physical. There's always somebody on that staff saying that I'm something, so what goes around comes around.
Fans were on edge, expecting a headline-making reveal. Every tweet, every teaser, every leak seemed to signal Caitlin Clark's arrival. But when the big day came, the 22-minute video left fans puzzled, frustrated, and still in the dark. The coveted spots remained empty, and the name everyone had been waiting for never appeared. Despite all the build-up, Unrivaled had done everything to make Caitlin Clark the story, except actually land her. Fans quickly took to social media.
And Diana said it best, this kid's in for a rude awakening.
Accusing the league of a bait and switch, calling it a clown show, and expressing their frustration. The league's reliance on vague teasers and unfulfilled suspense turned what should have been a victorious day into a PR debacle. Nonetheless, Unrivaled did prove one undeniable fact: women's basketball can dominate headlines and spark discussions. By creating an air of exclusivity and intrigue, they captured the attention of millions. Even though the final result didn't live up to expectations. Still, without its most marketable star, can Unrivaled truly thrive, or has this spectacle caused more harm than good for a league trying to make a name for itself?
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league, and she's a rookie.
This definitive announcement ended a whirlwind of rumors that had dominated the headlines for weeks. Interestingly, Clark herself remained silent. There was no statement, no social media post, no interviews.
So I love her. I think she's the best player. Forget I ever said Paige is the best player in the country. I think she's the best player of all time.
This silence only amplified the impact of ESPN's report, creating a stark contrast to the noise surrounding her name. Her lack of commentary left fans and analysts to wonder about the reasoning behind her decision. Clark's decision to prioritize her WNBA career reaffirmed her commitment to a franchise that had pinned its hopes of resurgence on her star power. Fever fans took to social media, expressing relief and optimism. "This is exactly what we hoped for," one fan wrote.
Incredible phenomenon that very rarely happens, and it certainly changed the landscape, no question.
The sign of a really, really good player is someone who can have an impact on the game when they don't necessarily shoot it. They can do other things to help your team win.
On the other hand, Unrivaled faced a significant public relations dilemma. After weeks of teasing Clark's potential inclusion, her absence from the inaugural roster exposed the dangers of depending too much on her name. The much-anticipated 22-minute roster reveal, which was filled with subtle clues suggesting Clark's involvement, left fans frustrated.
I think the one thing they have in common is their competitiveness. The way they transcend their team even. It's like there isn't anything they think they can't do. You can tell, Caitlin thinks there's not a shot that she can't make. There's not a play that she can't make. The rest of the team starts to feel like that as well. So they're dangerous not because of what Caitlin does, but what somebody like her infuses on the rest of their team. That's what's cool about it.
Caitlin Clark's decision not to join Unrivaled sent shockwaves across the basketball world. While some fans celebrated her commitment to her WNBA career, Unrivaled found itself in a PR nightmare, left to contend with the fallout of overhyping her potential involvement. This was all for today. Thanks for watching.